Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the X-Tendo podcasts, episode 24. I am your gracious host, Zelby 70. How you guys doing? Let me make sure my sound is good before we get started. How is everything? There we go. How you guys doing? We're good. Yo, your Buka Joe, what's going on, dude? How you doing? MJS1411822. What's good, Zelby? Microsoft making moves in 2021 and Nintendo's killing it as usual. Yes. We're back another week. We're back another week for the X-Tendo podcast. A lot of us didn't think we would make it this long. I'm pretty sure YouTube was planning on me giving up by now. Pretty soon they're going to start resorting to all types of tricks and tactics to get rid of my channel. Why? Because this is not the image of a black man that they want to see. Oh my God, we're starting it off early. Soup Kitchen, man, thank you so much again for the donation. You keep this podcast going single-handedly. I don't know how much money you have donated, but I know it's a lot. If there's anything you need from me, hit me up. Hit me up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Brand Smith. Brand Smith and Soup Kitchen coming in early with the donations. Yes, Soup is the man. Soup is the man. Good man. And Brand. He's a great donator as well. Thank you so much, guys. How you guys doing? Huh? How was your week? Huh? We got a lot to talk about today. Huh? We got a lot to talk about today. I don't like doing long podcasts. I like to keep these things at least an hour flat because, like I said, Zodi 70 is a gamer through and through. I mean, I'm not just an average gamer. I'm an elite gamer. I play anything and everything. Gamers play games, and that's what I do. And doesn't even have to be on the aspect of a virtual video game. It could be wall ball, huh? It could be pickup sticks, huh? It could be ills and escalators, huh? It could be anything. It could be a couple of girls playing double dutch, and I'm looking and I'm saying, you know what? I could do that, but I don't want to do it because I'm gonna be looking crazy out there, double dutching with the girls. I usually go on walks, and as I go on a walk, there'll be these little segments, like these little squares. There'll be like one square, and it'll have one on the top. Then it'll be 2, 3, 4, and it's like a hopscotch. I'm a man about to be 40 in a couple years, and I'm doing hopscotch. Metal's in the building. Cornelius is in the building. Solo Mitch is in the building. Fly Mike is in the building. How you guys doing, man? Yeah, we got a lot to talk about today, man. And hopefully we can get this. It's going to be a little bit of a longer episode, but hopefully we can get to this bad boy smooth, cool, and collective. Zombie 70 videos are very good because, it might say 2, 3, 4 hours, but it's an easy 2 to 3 to 4 hours. You won't even feel it, But today's topic, I want to tackle a couple of things, but the main topic is this game called, I think it's a game. And by me saying I think it's a game, and I feel bad because I don't know anything about this abandoned game, and I don't like talking about things I don't know. I don't want to be some type of marble mouth or some type of motor mouth where I'm just getting on the mic and I'm just talking about things I have absolutely no idea what the hell I'm talking about. But there is one thing I do know what I'm talking about, and that is I know the PlayStation 5. I know the PlayStation 5 has massive problems. And I have literally 100% proof that this is all PlayStation's fault and not Blue Box. I am currently on Twitter right now, and the PlayStation fanboys are going nuts. But the PlayStation fanboys have nobody to blame but one, themselves, and number two, Sony. Everybody's sitting around pointing fingers at here, there, and there, but yet the fingers are not being pointed at the main target, the main problem. And I guarantee you, as we get out of this video, I will 100% prove to you that it is PlayStation fault and not Blue Box. Is Blue Box innocent in this situation? No. But we're going to get into the reasons why later on. But before we get into that, Zelda Machina, Zalis, what's going on? Before we get into that, let's give it up for Nintendo. Nintendo that dominates and destroys and dismantles the month of July, easily outselling the competition with the Nintendo Switch. Hold on, real quick. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. Oh, it's already zoomed in as much as it can be, but July MPD highlights. Switch, #1 hardware. #1 hardware. And people are still rushing out there within bulk, within masses, and purchasing the Nintendo Switch. In my opinion, currently the best console on the market, and climbing the ranks to being one of my favorite consoles of all time. You still got a little bit more work to do than Nintendo, but you're climbing the ranks. You're getting up there. You haven't passed the 3DS, in my opinion, or the DS, but you're coming close. It's the PS1, the Dreamcast, the DS, and you're right there. You passed the PSP, I'll give you that. PlayStation 5 is the #1 in revenue. This is a new thing that they do now. They've never done this in gaming history. They never did this whole, who made the most money in the type of ordeal. They ever since the PlayStation 5, they started running this little debacle where, oh, we got over here, oh, man, but the PlayStation 5 made the most money. And with all due honesty, that's a lie. If we're going to be completely honest, this is not true. They're telling lies to you directly to your face. And with all due respect, I'm not really mad at them because I don't have a clue who the hell these people are. You guys take their word as the Bible more than I do. It's an embarrassment that Jeff Killian and Greg Miller are the voice of gamers in 2021. That's embarrassing. As long as you guys have been on YouTube and doing your thing, I'm talking about all your YouTube channels. And those two weirdos are the voice? They're the voice of the voiceless? But the PlayStation 5 #1 revenue is just completely not true. It's a lie. It's a fabrication. Why do I say that? Because with each PlayStation 5 sold, there is a 33% loss in sales. In revenue. Forbes was able to break that down. That Sony is losing 33% of the money earned. So PlayStation 5 #1 revenue, not true. You have to deduct 33% from the consoles being sold. And when you deduct all the money that from the consoles being sold, it's selling worse than the Xbox One. And here's the thing that we really, 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 really need to celebrate. Zelda Skyward Sword HD, a Wii port, is the #1 selling game. Wow. They said it couldn't be done. They said it shouldn't be done. They were talking about how anti-consumer Nintendo was. for selling us a Wii game at $60, huh? Oh, but the Most High is beautiful. Zelda Skyward Sword HD. I think the game only came out a week ago, and it was already able to squash the competition within sales. You see, the beautiful thing about the Nintendo Switch hardware selling the most compared to PlayStation 5 making the most revenue, which is all a complete lie. Listen, Sony, you could be on top of Piss Creek with a paddle this deep. You're still going to sink. You're a disgrace. Yeah, they call me Rabbit. This is a turtle race. Listen, the beautiful thing about the Nintendo Switch selling so much hardware is because we can get back so much revenue with so many games being sold. Unlike Sony, where they sell 10 million consoles since launch, and yet they don't have any of their exclusives on the top 10. Ratchet and Clank, an unmitigated flop. The reviews ran out there and gave Ratchet and Clank 9s and 10s, and yet nobody bought it. Returnal, a buggy mess, a piece of crap, an indie game that they charge you $70 for. Flopped. And it was another game that the gaming media gave 9s and 10s. 9s and 10s. Meanwhile, at number 3, my game of the year, Monster Hunter Stories 2, is currently at number 3. Listen, if we're going to play the game, Sony fanboys, let's play the game. If you guys want to count sales, let's count sales. You're nowhere in the vicinity when it pertains to Nintendo. If Nintendo woke up tomorrow with those sales, they would jump off a roof. They would consider it a complete failure. They would go under. Monster Hunter Stories 2 debuts at number 3. Oh my God, that makes me so freaking happy. This was a game that I didn't even think we were going to get a sequel to, and we did. And thanks to the Nintendo Switch and the popularity of the Nintendo Switch and the fans of the Nintendo Switch, of Nintendo, thank you, Nintendo fans, for going out and supporting Monster Hunter Stories 2. And I hope within the next 2 years that we get a sequel, Monster Hunter Stories 3. Keeping this franchise going, hopefully years down the line, it becomes the equivalent of Pokemon. And these are just the sales on the Nintendo Switch. We're not even counting the Steam sales. Damn, the Most High is beautiful. I tell you, man. I tell you. Thank you. What's his name? Iwata? Rest in peace, my brother. Thank you for the vision of creating the Nintendo Switch. You single-handedly saved gaming. Single-handedly saved gaming with the Nintendo Switch. If it was up to the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5, gaming would be dead! Also, what does this prove right here? Zelda Skyward Sword being number 1. Nintendo Switch being number 1. What does that prove? Is internet babble, is it irrelevant? Because if we were going by the popularity of the internet, PlayStation would be number 1. The Xbox would be number 2. And the Nintendo Switch would be non-existent if we were going by internet babble. PlayStation, Xbox fans, they felt like Nintendo was being, I don't know why PlayStation fans are saying this. I can give it to the Xbox guys because they have Game Pass. They got access to hundreds of games for only $9.99 a month. I'll give them that at least. They were claiming that Nintendo was so anti-consumer. This was bull crap. I even put up a poll, and the poll said that nobody who was watching my channel, they said they weren't going to buy the game. Yet the numbers don't lie. The Switch OLED is next. I remember y'all came out and said the Switch OLED is full of crap. It needs 4K for a handheld console. It needs social features. It needs Netflix. It needs cross-game chat. It needs trophies. The only thing Nintendo said is you're going to get the OLED screen, in which I think it is an amazing addition to the Nintendo Switch lineup. Nintendo Switch said that the Steam Deck is going to destroy Nintendo Switch. The Steam Deck is going to get Nintendo in order. The Steam Deck is going to get Nintendo focused. Nintendo ain't worried about no gosh darn Steam Deck. Nintendo Switch OLED is next. I believe that will be coming out in a matter of months. Let's see how quiet you guys get when the numbers start coming out. Everybody gets quiet. When the numbers start popping up, everybody starts getting quiet. They start counting frames all of a sudden. There's a PlayStation versus Xbox frame counting contest. And yet, with all those high frames, with all those high resolutions, with all that sprinkled into a bowl, adding sugar and spice and everything nice, at the end of the day, Nintendo Switch, with none of those features, destroys everything. And to go on the side tangent, these websites like what is it, Digital Foundry, that does the frame rates. They got the little frame meter, what do you call that? The FPS meter and the frames per second meter. They got judging the Xbox and the PlayStation side, and then all of a sudden they get mad because fanboys, God, man, this is bull crap, man. You fanboys are just out of control, and yet they're encouraging the fanboy wars. Why do I say that? Because nobody gives a goddamn about frame rates. Not with these expeditionally amazing, outstanding sales on the Nintendo Switch. And the Nintendo Switch has none of that. Is the internet voice really that big as we think it is? I know my views and opinions are drastically different from the internet's, and yet I'm always right. Me and me alone. Just one person. Always right. July 2021, U.S. top 20 video games of all platforms. Check this out, guys. Number 1, Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword. A Wii port! I was saying Wii U. I was wrong. It's a Wii port. It was nickel and diamond in the consumer. Nintendo was anti-consumer. And yet, that's what the people wanted in July. Number 2, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. I'm pretty sure Nintendo is outselling Call of Duty Cold War, but those are combined sales with the Xbox and the PlayStation. If you go and look at the Grand Theft Auto sales by itself on the PlayStation, we got on the Nintendo Switch, a console that just came out 5 months ago. The games, there's about 7 games that's outselling Grand Theft Auto, supposedly the greatest selling game of all time. Supposedly. But this was the shocker right here, man. Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin at number 3. Here's another shocker. Mario Kart, a Wii U port. It's currently at number 4. Minecraft, Xbox owns that. Mario Golf, MLB The Show. Very good, Sony. If there's one thing that I will applaud Sony for, give Sony its props. Look, listen, guys, I'm giving Sony its props. Man, this channel is nothing more than a Sony bashing channel, man. I mean, come on, man. This is bull crap. I'm giving Sony its props. Congratulations, Sony. I'm not even sure. Oh, I might have to take that back. I might have to take it back. Okay, this is a Sony bashing title. I'm not even sure if that was Sony's idea to put the MLB The Show on the Xbox. I believe that was the MLB The Show people and MLB, the baseball committee. But excellent job by putting that game on the Xbox. And you know, people are starving over there at Sony. Developers are starving. They're not able to make money. They're locked down in these exclusive deals. But you finally put the MLB The Show on the Xbox, and you're finally making some money over there. Congratulations, you idiots. This is something that I always thought was a good idea, that Microsoft was taking their games and putting them on other platforms. And people penalized Microsoft for that. And I said, no, that's a great thing. Sitting there, and Sony got all these developers locked down under these exclusive deals, and man, people are going hungry. They're starving. It's toxic. Meanwhile, people are eating over there at Microsoft. Eating. Indie developers. Eating. MLB The Show. Eating. Cuphead. Eating. Ori and the Blind Forest. Eating. We'll get into that later. Marvel, what the hell? How the hell did that make the list? I think Sony's buying their copies of Marvel. No, seriously, I don't know anybody that bought Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. I don't know anybody. I don't know nobody. I don't even know Sony fans that bought that garbage. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Super Smash Brothers, Ratchet, what? Animal Crossing, New Horizon. Oh, man. Great. Nintendo dominating the list as per usual. How are you guys doing? You guys all right? Is everybody okay? Nintendo Switch is the monster. Yeah. What the F? Mario Kart came out in 2017. Yeah. Halo Infinite, Forza, Starfield, Metroid Dread, SMT5, Zelda are just the beginning. Yeah. Winter is coming. Stomachs are touching their backs over there at PlayStation. Yeah. Let's see what other news that I got into before we get into the main topic that I have officially 100% proof that Blue Blocks is not the Blue Blocks. The put them in the Blue Box. That was in Hook. Yeah. Some more Nintendo success. The entire top 30 in Japan consists of Switch games. Hold on real quick, guys. I gotta edit something here. Whoa, you guys aren't hitting the like button? What's going on? You guys mad at me today? What's going on? I'm sitting here supplying entertainment, and you guys can't even do this common courtesy of hitting the like button. What's going on, guys? Is there something I said? Is it because I'm black? Come on, guys. If this was some type of the entire top 30 in the Japan consists of Switch games. This is the first time the entire top 30 has featured single formats in 33 years, when the charts were Famicom only. Right now, basically what this means is that on the top 30 games in Japan. Now, I know we don't live in Japan, but still, this is a big deal. This is a big deal, and this is a very telling situation when it pertains to PlayStation and how they're doomed. 30 games on the top list over there in Japan. And that is the mecca of real gamers over there, man. If there was some real, when was the last time you saw a Japanese person on Twitter fighting with an Xbox fanboy? You know what I mean? Like, those dudes get down for it. They're too busy playing games to be on Twitter fighting, and you know what I mean? They get busy. And they're just all thinking on one unisex. They're all just thinking on one format: Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Switch. That's what I want. That's it. Give me the Nintendo Switch. Give it to me now. I want it now. Everybody out there is just buzzing Nintendo Switch. Meanwhile, they barely even know the PlayStation 5 came out. Talking to some of my Japanese brothers, it's out right now. They didn't even know. Due to Jim Ryan's poor marketing ship of the PlayStation 5, they barely even marketed the thing out there. And there was another article when it pertains to that. Hold on. Here it is. There's not a single PS5, PS4 game in the Japanese sales charts. Wow. Mm, mm, mm. If you were to tell me this 10, 20, 30 years ago, I would have never believed you. That Japan is officially done with PlayStation. I would have never believed you. I don't blame them. Don't blame them. Real gamers know. All right, let's see. What do we got to talk about before I get into the main topic? I was going to rant on that, but I'm not. Let's see. Let's talk about this. Phil Spencer says he's open to having the Xbox Game Pass anywhere and everywhere. And I believe Phil Spencer had came out and said that Nintendo and Sony are not going to get behind Xbox Game Pass on their consoles. That makes me a little sad. I was hoping that Nintendo would at least get behind this, but they're not, because I guess they feel like, hey, we want people to invest in our eShop. Not only that, people are investing in our games within bulk. We don't need some type of $9.99 pass to get access to hundreds of games, when people are actually buying and playing games more on the Nintendo Switch than more on the Game Pass. No disrespect, Xbox guys. If you were playing them, I wouldn't see you on Twitter. Access of over hundreds of games. If you were playing them, you wouldn't be playing The Last of Us 2. You wouldn't be playing Ratchet and Clank. You wouldn't be playing Returnal. Xbox guys, access to hundreds of games for $9.99, and they're playing Sony exclusives. They're on Twitter. Come on, Xbox guys, let's focus. I get it. It's good troll bait to get on there and play and say this is garbage. Look at this. The apples aren't the apples, the vegetation, the bullets ain't. I get it, but come on, man. Y'all keeping Sony alive. You guys are actually the reason why the games are selling over there at PlayStation. It's not very much, but you're the reason why those numbers are the way they are. I wish they were zero. Stop bailing out these PlayStation guys. At the end of the day, you're not a gamer, because those are not video games. You have access to hundreds of games for $9.99 a month. I don't believe in just giving money to Microsoft and Nintendo and not playing these games. I couldn't do it. Wait until I get my Xbox. I'm canceling the X-Tendo podcast. It's over. I'll be too busy playing games on Xbox. I'll be too busy. I'm going to get another go in Skyrim. I'm going to be playing the Oblivions. I'm going to be playing the games on Game Pass, Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2, Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. I got access to a backlog, not a backlog, backwards compatibility, where I'm going to be able to go back into the Xbox ecosystem and play some of the greatest games known to man. Jade Empire, Halo 1, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. I wouldn't have enough time to be playing and wasting my time playing the New Horizon. I wouldn't have no time. I'll be too busy. But yeah, Phil Spencer's still trying. Keep pushing the vision, Phil. I'm behind you. I support you on putting your games on Nintendo Switch. I want Game Pass on Nintendo Switch so bad. I really do. Why? Because I want to play Viva Pinata on my Nintendo Switch. I do. Viva Pinata will be exclusive for the Nintendo Switch. Oh, that'd be a great feeling. Let's see. Before we get into it, we got a couple of other topics. 8 months later, and I barely use any of the PS5's new interface features. All of these great, amazing features that the the gaming media is telling us what was so great about the PlayStation 5, and this guy right here is basically saying that he's not even using the new user interface features. Nothing that has been added to the PlayStation 5 means absolutely nothing to the modern day gamer. It's a complete joke over there on the PlayStation, guys. And guess what? Who was the first one to tell you? Oh, but it was trolling last week, wasn't it? Oh, it was trolling 2 weeks ago, was it not? Better Google me. And with that being said, there was Tony Polacco, the gaming, I guess he's a journalist. I don't know what this guy is. He came out and said he was responding to the article. 8 months later, I barely use any of the PS5's new user interface features. And Tony Polacco said, word up. I still have problems figuring out how to turn on the PS5. Excuse me. Slow down. I still have problems figuring out how to turn the PS5 off. LOL. The new UI is not very user-friendly at the moment, but I'm sure it'll improve over time. Tony Polacco is a pretty die-hard PlayStation fan. He doesn't even know how to turn the damn thing off. You kidding me? I'm paying a $500 console, and Sony is not making it easier for me to turn off. You can't just push the PlayStation button down like I do in the PS4 and the PS3, and some type of thing pops on and says, you want to turn me off? You got to go through some type of menu system just to turn this piece of crap console off? People are attacking him, and they're creating little tutorials on how to turn the damn thing off. That's too inconvenient for me. What you got to do is press the PlayStation button down. Then you got to scroll over, and then it's like, come on, man. What is all this? What is this? Is this a PC? This is supposed to be a gaming console. A gaming console is supposed to be more accessible. The reason why we buy them is for the accessibilities. And Tony Polacco is having problems turning it off. It's embarrassing. And now here comes the Sony fanboys. They're attacking him. They're coming. They're checking his gamer scores. I will say this. I will say this in the defense of the PlayStation fans. King Thrash, the reviewer, says, how, Sway, how you been playing the brakes off your PS5 and barely touching that free Xbox you got, but don't know how to turn off the PlayStation 5? You know what? He has a point. If I can be objective, this Sony fanboy right here, he has a point. He's claiming, I see Tony Polacco on Twitter all the time. So I have a hard time believing, because I would be on Twitter more too, but I can't because I'm playing video games. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing video games. I'm working. I'm at the gym. That's my schedule. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's a great schedule, but I'm just saying that's just what I do. And I do a podcast once a week. Right? But the thing is, look at this. Look at his trophies. And I want you guys to understand that not just PlayStation are a bunch of scammers over there and they're buying their own consoles. I want you to look at his trophies, and they're not even adding up. He claims he's a big PlayStation fan. This is all alleged. I don't know. But I do know that if there is a batch of PlayStation fans that are out there that hack their trophies. I knew a guy, and I got him to admit it in front of a crowd of people in Discord that he was hacking his trophies. Now, there's a lot of PlayStation guys out there that are juggling around how great they are as a gamer, and yet you never see them gaming. You never see footage of them gaming, and they got all these trophies, right? And look at the trophies. He's got 81 platinums. Is that what that is? 81 platinums. I'm sorry. Something's not right about that. My antennas went up when I saw that 81 platinums. Now, this is a guy that doesn't even know how to turn off the PlayStation 5. If I can be objective, doesn't even know how to turn the PlayStation 5, and yet he's this PlayStation wizard, right? 81 platinums. Let me go to the chat room. Chat room, 81 platinums. Uh-oh. The chat room. Oh, snap, the chat room. The chat room is snitching. Guys, 81 platinums. Why do you think when you see a PlayStation fan play a real video game, they're terrible at them? Wow. Whoa. They let other people play their games. Yo, 100. What's going on, buddy? I'm looking forward to the show tonight. Yo, I believe that too. A lot of these guys are fathers, and they be having their sons and stuff. Listen, I'm not pointing any fingers. Hold on. Super Boo. 81 platinums, you have 420 gold trophies. That doesn't make sense unless he padded out his trophies with cheap $1 trash with easy platinum trophies. No, I'm not saying no that you're wrong, because I'm pretty sure you're right. But they were hacking. There was a hacking scam going on with those trophies. And I swear, I wish I was recording it and I had it on YouTube, because it was a gang of us on Discord, and we caught him. We busted him. He admitted it. And then after he admitted it, he left my Discord. He left. He said, "Oh, Zilby's the problem. Zilby's so toxic. He's a toxic masculinity and all this other bull crap." And he blamed it on me, on the reason why he got busted hacking his trophies. And you know, Zilby 70. Listen, I'm not the smartest nerd under the tree, but listen, I'm a little intelligent. You're not just going to automatically fool me, and I'm just going to start falling for the cult of personality like Kojima and the Abandoned. We'll get into that later. A lot of hacking does happen, though. There's people who modify their save data just to get easy. Yes. I swear on everything. I am not bull crapping you. 81 platinums. Now, nobody still didn't call it out. I don't even know 81 games to play on the guy's thing, PlayStation, for going from the PlayStation 3 all the way to the PlayStation 5. What the hell is this guy playing? $81? I don't know. 80. I could literally sit here and do an episode counting PlayStation 3 games to PlayStation 5, and I can't give you 81. Now, I'm not sure if 81 games, I don't know. I only know that one game can get 1 platinum. I don't know if a game can get 2 or 3 platinums. I know if you get the DLC, they added extra platinum to it. But still, 81? He's got this plastered all over social media, tricking and confusing people. People look at that and go, "Oh my God, wow." And this guy doesn't even know how to turn off the gosh darn console. 81? I've been gaming for a long time, and trust me, there ain't nothing on that gosh darn PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, or the PlayStation 5 to equate to 81 platinums. Twitter all day. And a gaming journalist. That doesn't add up. Doesn't add up. But yes, there was this big hack scam on the PlayStation when it pertains to trophies. Not only that, there was a hack scam with the PlayStation Vita as well. They were hacking games onto the Vita and on the PSP. There's always been a lot of hacking going on over that. Gosh darn PlayStation. What else happened this week? I guess Bug Snatch is coming to Steam. the mega hit Bug Snatch is coming to PC. Abandoned. Oh, let's talk about this. Sony PlayStation Plus subscriber counts just dropped for the first time. We finally got the numbers. That's what I'm saying. Things don't add up. The numbers aren't adding up. The numbers are adding up. Sony's hacking. The fan base is hacking. Lies, confusion, distractions. So Sony PlayStation Plus subscriber count just dropped for the first time. Loses 1.3 million subs. Where's everybody going? Are the fans abandoning PlayStation? How did you lose 1.3 million subscribers in the middle of one of the highest gaming booms we ever seen in our entire life? Games are selling left and right on the Nintendo Switch. The Xbox is selling left and right. PlayStation is selling 10 million. Games are selling out of the wazoo. People are buying games in bulk and mass, and PlayStation is losing subscribers left and right. Check this out. It's not even just the subscribers. Check this out. But wait, there's more. Check this out, right? Check this out. Hold on. Ooh, check this out right here. Sony blames pandemic for decline in PlayStation Plus subscribers and users. Now, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. I'm really not. But I know math and I understand common sense. We all do. You can't be on this channel and not have common sense. If you don't have common sense, the people in the chat room and me will frustrate you. You will get frustrated. Because we are 10, 20, 30, 40 years advanced than everybody else. All of us. It's not just me. All of us here, right now. But look at this. Monthly active users are down by 10 million. So it's not even like they just lost 1.3 million PlayStation subscribers. People are just not even being active on the gosh darn PlayStation. It's such a freaking dust collector. People are not even turning the damn thing on. There's nothing to do there. You got the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and nobody's there. Nobody's playing games on the PlayStation. What the hell are these people doing? Did they make the switch? Did they go to the box? The numbers don't lie, people. You can say whatever you want on that gosh darn Twitter, Facebook, your personal Grinder account, but the numbers don't lie. The Twitter does not equate to what's really going on out here. And that's for everything, not just gaming. Twitter is what Twitter is. It has twit in the title. It's basically a bunch of twits, including me. Monthly active users, 10 freaking million. Yikes! What else? There was a Hellblade. let's see, Hellblade. Did I? Oh, there will be a Gamescom event August 24th. I believe that is in 2 weeks. We will be doing a live stream. Microsoft is supposed to be showing off their gaming catalog when it pertains to gameplay and things of that such. Hopefully, we could see Avowed gameplay. Hopefully, please, crossing fingers. Hellblade Sacrifice, it's got a next generation update. I guess this goes more into my main topic. Skipping the PlayStation 5. It's getting ray tracing on both Xbox Series X, up to 4K resolution, up to 120 gigawatts, updated materials, particles, details, chapter select, all for free. All for free. Sony does, Microsoft, Hellblade, whoever, they don't believe in scamming and nickeling and diming the consumer by doing things that should be done for free because you were willing to go out and sacrifice your money to make the upgrade. No, you don't buy the upgraded console and then charge somebody $10 to use the features of the updated console. That's freaking idiotic. It's insane. But yes, Hellblade is getting all the bells and whistles. I'm not sure if it's on there or not yet. I'm pretty sure the Microsoft guys are going enjoying it. Not my type of game, and I feel bad for saying this isn't my type of game, only because I just don't think this is a game. Did I save it? Yeah, this isn't really my type of game. This third person over the shoulder walking straight simulator, just not my. I just don't think this is a video game. It's cute. It's I can do this in the real world. I can go to my local park and walk through the woods and feel the air and the breeze, and and it's better resolution. It's higher detail and everything like that. This is not, in my opinion, this is just not a game. But A+ for giving Xbox guys this update for free. Very good. And I applaud you for this. I'm sorry. Is this a game? I'm not sure. What am I looking at here? Why should I be marveled at this? Why isn't there some type of creature jumping out and I got to use every single button on the controller to find out a way to defeat this demon like I would do in Zelda Breath of the Wild? What is this? And I hate this stupid camera angle. I really do. That third person over the shoulder garbage. Speaking of that third person over the shoulder garbage, I got to sit here and I got to applaud my boy Phil Spencer. Let me get to it. Hold on. I got to give my boy Phil Spencer. We got a lot to talk about here, guys. We might miss a lot on the topics. Look at this. Let me go. Hold on, guys. Phil, where you at, Phil? Yeah. Phil Spencer doesn't want to copy Sony's strategy with single-player blockbuster games. That was one of my main concerns for the future of Xbox. I'm sorry, Xbox guys. I know you guys like that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And even the Xbox guys are coming out and defending it. Translation. Oh no, Phil Business wants to copy the strategy of making 10-hour one and done games. Then releasing the same game a year later as a director's cut. Very funny. No, there was one guy trying to do. No, man, he's not saying that we not going to get it. I hope Xbox never gets anything of these third-person over-the-shoulder bullshit crap games where you just walk straight, no gameplay, the characters are talking. I hope Xbox never gets any games like that. Now, I don't mind single-player games, and the single-player games are coming, like the Avoweds, I hope that's multiplayer, but the Avoweds, the Starfields, I hope that's multiplayer as well. I just hope, I like multiplayer. I've always had a passion for multiplayer gaming going all the way back to the Super Nintendo Turtles in Time, going back to Super Mario, and I was playing with my sister, and I was Mario, she was Luigi, going back to Sonic, where I would give the controller to my sister, she would play Tails, I would be Sonic, going back to Zombies Ate My Neighbors on the Super Nintendo, playing with my cousins. I've always been a fan of multiplayer gaming. I remember me and my cousin, we wouldn't even fight each other in the basketball game or the baseball game or the hockey game. I remember me and my cousin would always be on the same team. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't even face each other. We'll be on the same team, going up against the computer on the hardest difficulty level. I am a very, very passionate, and I love Microsoft's agenda when it comes to making multiplayer games. When you got the Groundeds, you have the Sea of Thieves, you have the Halos, the Gears of Wars. I love Microsoft when it pertains to having such a large catalog of multiplayer games. I love it. And Sony fanboys love it too. But since Sony's so freaking stupid, since they're a horrible company, since they're not making video games, of course they're going to get behind the single player bull crap. In my opinion, the worst games to ever come out in the last 10 games, started from Uncharted all the way to now, Uncharted 2 to now. Garbage. I hope Phil Spencer doesn't do any game like that. Any of those games are nothing like those crap games on the PlayStation. Those games don't even freaking sell. Halo does. Gears of War does. Hurry up and drink your water, Zobi. We ain't got time for you to be drinking your water. Way to go, Phil. Let's see. MLB The Show 21 is the second best-selling game of 2021. Way to go. Way to go, Microsoft. Way to go. Congratulations, Sony. Phil Spencer suggests you can make money by making content in the future games. Yes. If you're going to make games, like I told you guys before in previous streams, make it for Xbox, exclusive for Xbox. Phil Spencer, he had a chance to tamper with the Steam Deck, and it looks like he's going to get behind that full steam. The Steam Deck and Microsoft is going to be a beautiful thing. I kind of want to get the Steam Deck before I get the Xbox Series X, but I'm canceling that. I'm getting the Xbox Series X first because the Steam Deck is freaking expensive. All right. Let's talk about Blue Box. PlayStation 5 reported getting a big update that will cost PS4 and PS5 gamers more money. More money. More money. That's all Sony wants, is more and more and more of your money. They want to give you less for nothing. For more. They want to give you less for more, yeah. And give you nothing. PlayStation just bought Crunchyroll, some type of mediocre anime website where all the colors are extremely bright. For all the anime, you gotta, your cataracts are coming in at the age of 35 because these colors are so freaking bright. You need to raise the subscription level of your glasses because the colors are so freaking bright. The storytelling is so freaking dull, childish. And Sony bought Crunchyroll. The deal went through. They paid them $1 billion. That money could have went to a Japanese game, but they gave it to Crunchyroll. And they're talking about implementing PlayStation Plus with Crunchyroll, and that's going to bring back those 1.3 million subscribers. It's going to bring back those active 10 million users. Paying more for Crunchyroll, except for just saying, hey, we just bought Crunchyroll. Go ahead and enjoy. You pay $60 is freaking a lot of freaking money. I don't even pay $60 for Netflix. And you can't even give me the freaking Crunchyroll for free. You own it. My God. We're going back to PlayStation 3 era. We're going back to giant enemy crab. We're going back to, you're going to need to buy you're going to have 2 or 3 jobs to buy our council. We're going back. We're going back. We're going back. They didn't forget that plan. They want to go back. They want to go back to the plan that failed and do it again. About to get a real rude awakening. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. How you guys doing? You guys all right? More money, less quality. Yeah. Anime fans mostly watch anime for free. Oh, yeah. Whoops. Oh, yeah. And the upgrade is freaking Crunchyroll. Yeah, lame. All right, guys. I got a video that I want to share with you guys when it pertains to Kojima, Blue Box, Abandoned, that I just found extremely freaking disturbing. Hold on. Make sure you guys are hitting the thumbs up button, the like button. Make sure you're sharing this video. Share it with a Sony fanboy. Get under his skin, because we like to bring the facts. We like to bring the facts, don't we? We haven't lied yet, guys. We haven't lied yet. We haven't been wrong about our predictions yet, guys. We're steamrolling. We're on a roll. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We won't be stopped. Check this out, guys. Is it on the screen? Yeah, it's on the screen. Let's do this.
Many of you probably know that one game that has taken the internet by a storm.
Why? See, now, why? Why has Abandoned taken the internet by storm? Why? 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 Why couldn't Bloodborne take the internet by storm when it came out? Why couldn't Gravity Rush take the internet by storm when it was coming out? Abandoned? Abandoned? Kaina? Huh? Why? Why those games? And not the actual good games? Huh? Why? Look at this. Hold on real quick. C4 Platinum. With the donation. Why? Why is Kaina and Abandoned, Returnal, The Order 1886? Why? Why are some of the worst games known to man so attractive to the PlayStation fan? I don't get it. Like, what's going on? You know, they showed some type of 3-second trailer, and Nintendo fans are freaking bored. The PC gamers, the Xbox, and the PlayStation fan is like, oh my God. Why? Why Abandoned? I'm confused. Why? Why do Sony fanboys always do this? I don't get it. They did the same thing with The Order. You had Bloodborne before it came out. Before it came out, people were more interested in The Order 1886 than they were Bloodborne, one of the greatest games of all time. Literally the best game the PlayStation 4 ever had. And it sold like toilet water. Why Abandoned? Why Kina? Why? These are some of the why? Destruction Derby All-Stars. I don't know how a bandit could be trending. I don't even know what the freak this game freaking is. This right here is, he's going to prove in this video that idol worshiping is the death of man. The idol worshiping is at an all-time high and it needs to stop. If Kojima already let you guys down with Death Stranding, stop. Stop it.
For the last few weeks is abandoned from Blue Box Studios, and there's this whole conspiracy that this indie studio is actually Kojima in disguise, and that he's actually trying to reveal Silent Hill by employing some of the marketing schemes like he's done in the past.
Oh my God. We're going back to Silent Hills. Sony fanboys. Kojima doesn't work for Konami anymore, man. When Kojima left, they took Silent Hills off of the PlayStation Store. Silent Hills wasn't even all that great. The new Resident Evil games did not steal from Silent Hills. They stole from the other first-person horror game. What is it called? Outlast or something like that? They didn't steal from Silent Hills. Silent Hills didn't inspire nothing. Silent Hills is not even a Silent Hill game. It's nothing like Silent Hill. Why is everybody so trying to bring back the beginning of the PlayStation 4, something that happened years ago? Silent Hills. What is going on? This is what gaming has turned into on social media? A waste of everybody's time? Games that nobody even freaking wanted? The only reason that Silent Hills was able to garner attention is because they were taking it off at the store. When it was out, nobody cared.
With Phantom Pain or Silent Hills, and some of the coincidences are kind of insane. You know, Hasan Kahraman has the same initials as Hideo Kojima, and Kahraman, if you translate it from Turkish to Japanese, it translates to Hideo.
This is disturbing. This is disturbing, the levels of free time these Sony fanboys have. The disturbing levels. What you're about to see is an onslaught of disturbing levels of free time that the Sony fanboys have. Why do they have this much free time where they're on Wikipedia and Google Translate and they're translating Turkish into English? And it's going to be really freaking disturbing on the levels of free time that Sony have, these Sony fanboys have. They're really getting really deep into some of the most weirdest conspiracy theories I've ever seen in my entire life. This is sad. You would never see an Xbox or Nintendo guy do this. Never, because we'll be too busy playing games, getting access to games, to be worried about playing the game of translating Turkish to English. This is insane. For one game that they think is going to save the world, save PlayStation. Sony can have 81 games and it still wouldn't save PlayStation. Those 81 games would be games that nobody wants. Look at this. Watch the disturbing levels that these guys go through to try to compare Kojima to this abandoned game. Look.
Both words mean hero. A lot of people connected that to Joaquin Mogren, who was this fake CEO of the fake Moby Dick Studios company, and Joaquin was an anagram for Kojima, and people are thinking Karman equals Hideo is like a similar type of thing. The studio's logo, blue box, looks a whole lot like an inverted version of the PlayStation Studios logo. Jeff Keighley seemed to be playing coy in the Twitter video he uploaded answering questions about the Blue Box conspiracy. Blue Box is said to be based in the Netherlands, and a lot of people made the connection that Kojima has close ties to Dutch studio Guerrilla as they collaborated on the Decima game engine. Blue Box apparently was founded on August 12th, 2015, which happens to be exactly 1 year after PT's August 12th, 2014 release. Karman can be found as a verified developer on PlayStation Network with the username Sneaky Warrior, which some people are thinking maybe it's a reference to Snake, and he played a game that doesn't exist, and that game has an image of Siren Head on it, which Junji Ito recently reacted to. Junji Ito being someone who was a partner, or was to partner with Kojima on Silent Hills before its cancellation, and a lot more. All of that detailed in my last video. There's just too much to go over.
There's more. Look at the levels of conspiracy that these guys are willing to go to try to bring credibility to some of the worst games known to man. Games that they're not even going to buy. All because they can sit here and parade it around social media. The social media gaming is really sad right now. And it's not because of the fanboys or any of that. It's just, it's sad that people are not investing in their games. Nintendo guys don't do this. Xbox guys, they don't do this. How do you have this much free time? They gave Ratchet and Clank 9s and 10. Go play. Go increase the sales. It's flopping. It's the best looking game in the world. Oh my God, it looks so amazing. Go play it then. What are you doing?
In a recap, but it's hard to deny that some of the coincidences are pretty insane. But I do want to once again remind you that this world is full of crazy coincidences. Do not be shocked if it turns out that this whole conspiracy isn't real. There's a very likely possibility that that's the case. Treat this as fun and games. Do not, harass the potentially indie developers at Blue Box over it. I'll remind you that there was a time when this doctor right here, that head transplant doctor, was connected to this character Metal Gear Solid 5 because they literally look identical. Turned out there was no connection whatsoever, and this guy actually, I think, tried to take legal action against Kojima and Konami because he believed that his likeness was intentionally used when it just turned out to be a huge coincidence. All right, so with all that out of the way, I'd like to talk to you about some of the latest developments surrounding this conspiracy and how Blue Box has reacted and responded to all of this. Back in June of 2015, you may recall that Blue Box published this tweet. We wanted to set things straight. We have no relations with Konami. Silent Hill is owned by Konami. We do not have any relations with Hideo Kojima. It was never our intention to tease the name of Silent Hill. We sincerely apologize for this, referring to a tweet where they said abandoned equals first letter S, last letter L, which a lot of people made the connection of, oh, Silent Hill. Clearly, they're trying to hint at that. Apparently, Blue Box claims are trying to hint at the word survival.
I remember that.
And they've since been trying to respond to as many people as possible and really try to convince them that, we don't blame you for believing that we were teasing Silent Hill. That wasn't our intention. That's
L
our bad.
after L after L after L over there at PlayStation. When are we going to start waking up, man? I believe that was all that was Sony's intention to do all that. I don't Blue Box is going to take all the heat. And Blue Box, we're going to get into it. Blue Box, you have to stand up and you got to say something. I know PlayStation, you guys are tied in with PlayStation right now. Abandoned's supposed to be an exclusive. I don't even know what it is, a game, an app. I don't know what the hell this thing is. But Blue Box, you're going to have to say something. You're gonna. Everybody else is exposing PlayStation. You have to do it. They're putting your company in deep judo, just like the rest of the companies that they deal with.
Really trying to convince people and actually commenting on as much as possible to try to clarify things and really drive the point that they are just an indie studio who saw just theories blow up in their faces. They once again echo this on June 21st, 2021 with this tweet. We wanted to answer the rumors one last time. We're a small indie studio with actual real people working on a passionate game.
Abandoned, Kaina, and what is that game called? Oh my god, I'm having a blank right now. What's the game that just came out? They gave it 9s and 10s. It was a roguelike shooter. It was an indie game they charged $70 for. It's created by I know the name of the company, Housemark, but I forgot the name. Returnal, right? Returnal, Kaina, Abandoned. Games that are being created by indie developers, but extremely small companies with no, history of making any great games whatsoever. Is Sony? Well, Sony treats everybody like crap. All developers like crap, but it looks like to me that Sony is trying to recreate Square Enix, Capcom, and Konami. Those were the games back in the day that kept the PlayStation alive. If it wasn't for those games, the PlayStation would have been out of here after one console. They're not able to get the third-party support that they were back in the day. Yes, Square Enix is able to make timed exclusive Final Fantasy VII remake games and things of that such, which I think is complete garbage. I don't think they have any support from Capcom. I can't think of a game right now where it's a timed exclusive or anything like when it pertains to Capcom. And Konami right now is trying to get their bearings back from losing all the money that they invested within Kojima. They should be making a strong comeback very soon, though. They're hard at work at making some of the next games. But those were the companies that were really bringing the kooky and the quirky and the obscure and the weird. Konami with the Metal Gear series, Square Enix with the Final Fantasy series, and a plethora of other Xenogears, things of that such. Capcom, I'm not sure if Capcom really. Oh, I would say Breath of Fire, Monster Hunter, things of that such. It looks like Sony is trying to invest in these really, 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 really small, not very talented developers to try to recreate some type of exclusivity over there. And it's not just coming from the main series of developers, like the God of Wars and the Guerrilla Games and the Uncharted, the Naughty Dogs and things of that such, games that nobody buy. And the only way they can sell it is through bundles or extreme discounts. Currently, right now, Returnal's being sold for $49.99. Last of Us 2, a game that came out last year, is being sold for $19.99. There was a huge PlayStation game discount this week where they were just slashing all prices left and right to games that basically just came out. So the main games ain't doing it. So what they're trying to do is trying to build up this fake hype with games like Abandoned, and they're using Silent Hill. I wish Konami would sue them for doing that. It's terrible. Tony, you don't own Silent Hill. That's Konami's. And using developers to run these cryptic messages on Twitter to get these Sony fan buzz up, hyped up. Phil Spencer already broke down the game of what you guys do over there. And you're nothing more than a cult. You're nothing more than just tribalism over there. You're nothing more than just Jim Jones. And you're getting all these Sony fanboys to drink the Kool-Aid. And at the end of the day, they're the ones that's going to have to pay. They look like complete losers online. They look like complete idiots online. This abandoned debacle makes every single one of you Sony fanboys look like a bunch of freaking weirdos. I cannot take any of you seriously whatsoever. Not until those game stars start increasing, and not until I see you guys playing those actual games. And I see you guys. Now, you guys are logging off of Twitter because it's been looking really bad for you guys. Y'all been logging off of Twitter. I'll give you that. Now you guys are enjoying the takeout food, skydiving, water snorkeling. I'll give you that. But come on, we need to get that user base back up. Come on, we need more PlayStation Plus subscribers. Come on, man. We need those games to sell. How the hell did Zelda Skyward Sword, a Wii port, destroy Ratchet and Clank? How? How did Monster Hunter Stories 2 destroy Ratchet and Clank in Returnal? How? Especially when you had the backing of the Sony paid gaming media. How? Anyway, to get back to my point, this guy's really boring. And I got to get through this video so that we can get to the point of this is Sony's fault, not Abandon's fault.
We want to do a live stream with a Q&A in where you can ask all of your questions to clarify every confusion and rumors. We just want to set expectations. And once again, Blue Box did their best to reply to as many people as possible who are asking, well, what about this and what about that? And, all they're saying essentially is either it's just a coincidence or, it just came across in a way that we didn't intend. Silent Hill is a Konami IP. We have no relations to that IP. We're not working with Konami. They insisted that there's no relation to Kojima, the HK initials being the same, Hassan Karaman and Hideo Kojima, how that's just a coincidence, how Karaman being Hideo from Turkish to Japanese, they're saying that's just a coincidence. So the fact that they're responding this much, certainly seems like they're really trying to drive the point that this isn't some grand conspiracy. And then beyond that, Hassan actually revealed his face and posted this Twitter video, and this is the same face that you can find on Hassan Karaman if you look him up on the PlayStation Network, who is a verified developer, if you look him up as I highlighted in my previous video. But this is what he had to say about the rumors and speculation.
Hello, everyone. This is Hassan Karaman. Just wanted to do a really quick video just to show myself that I'm a real person. And
it's weird that all of this is happening right now, and they were silent for so long. And now they have to come out and do a damage report. Maybe, when there's smoke, there is fire. Maybe there was supposed to be something that involved Kojima. Maybe the Sony fanboys were right with all their investigative work, with going to Wikipedia and Google and taking the names and translating it from Turkish and to English. Maybe there was some smoke there. Maybe there was some fire there. But it looks like now, whatever happened, it looks like it ain't going through. Looks like it ain't happening, Captain. That Metal Gear remake that you guys thought was coming exclusive to the PlayStation, it ain't gonna happen, Captain. The Silent Hills remake, remastered, that these pro Sony guys, the same pro Sony guys that claimed that there was going to be a Sony State of Play this week. Looks like it ain't gonna happen, Captain. It looks like ain't nothing more than just another cold winter that's coming to PlayStation, Captain. Looks like the PlayStation 5 is nothing more than just another PlayStation scam. Nothing more than just another PlayStation scam. They got me with the PlayStation 4. They scammed me with the PlayStation 4. They got me so good, but I'm telling you, they'll never get me again. They even got me with the whole Final Fantasy VII remake announcement. They got me. They got me, and they showed off Shenmue and the excuse me. What do you call that? The donation scam. It wasn't even it was nice for them to do that. But they tried to make it seem like Shenmue was coming back and it was coming to the PlayStation. They got me. They got me. They got me. They did. But they won't get me this time. Everything is coming crashing down right in front of everybody's faces right now. Look at this guy. He looks sad. Everything is coming crashing down, just like I said it would. I'm playing this video because I want to make sure that people, when they come and watch this video, can have an understanding of what I'm talking about. I want people to use these videos as references, as history. They can come back 10, 20, 30 years, and they can see that Zoe70 on his channel and his channel alone was able to predict everything. I was able to defeat Greg Miller. I was able to defeat Colin Moriarty. I was able to defeat IGM. I was able to defeat GameStop. I was able to be that guy was here first. If you want it first, I was the first place to do it. This is nothing more than a simple time capsule, this channel here.
Really associated with Hideo Kojima. Not an actor, not working on Silent Hill. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys my face and that I'm real. And hopefully we'll do a QA very soon. Just have to figure out when it would be. And then
it's going into an ad. I'm going to stop it here.
I'm Rich.
Jesus Christ, what the hell? Final Fantasy remake. Now, to the point of the video, the 100% proof. The 100% proof that this is a PlayStation problem and not a blue box problem. Put them in the blue box. Here we go. Y'all ready? We ready? Look at this. And this was, yeah, in blue boxes even asking if you're ready. And it was just some type of character walking. Jesus Christ. What is these? They claim these are video games. And I go, where's the freaking game? Just a character walking in the shadows. The PlayStation fucks. Whoa, excuse me. I said 5 and sucks at the same time. I wasn't cursing, YouTube. The PlayStation 5 sucks, actually. Now the gaming media is coming out almost a year after release, and Sony's latest console is a big mess. I was saying 5 and sucks at the same time, YouTube. YouTube finds any way to penalize a man of color. PlayStation 5 is the problem. It's not blue box. I see all the Sony fanboys. They're running to Twitter. They're blocking blue box. They're attacking blue box. They're attacking the developers. They're attacking Hassan. I saw Colin Moriarty attacking and attacking and attacking and attacking and attacking and attacking. And really, this is a PlayStation problem. This is not a blue box problem. Battlefield 2042, PlayStation 5 tech tests canceled. Sites critical issues identified. The PlayStation 5, a Battlefield tech demo or whatever, was canceled because of critical issues identified. Sniper Ghost Warrior Contact 2 gets PS5 delayed due to unforeseen technical issues. Biomutant only runs at 1080p on PS5 due to technical issues. Now, F1 2021 has removed PS5's 3D audio due to technical issues. Battlefield 2042 tech tests officially canceled PS5 due to critical issues that have been identified. But Tony Polacco says the blue box played us like suckers. No. Going all the way down. Let's go all the way down. Let's go all the way down where we were just at. Hold on. Hellblade, Sensu Sacrifice, next gen upgrade is skipping the PlayStation 5 due to technical issues, basically. I had another thing here. Oh, crap. Look at this. Blue Box Game Studios. There is a technical issue with the delivery of the patch. We are working to get this live ASAP. We apologize for the inconvenience. Everybody's having problems developing their games for the PlayStation 5 due to technical issues. Developers left and right. I asked a couple podcasts ago, is the PlayStation 5 truly a next generation console? This is concerning. I'm buying a PlayStation that is the same price as the Xbox Series X. And all of these games are having major issues. They have to remove features. They got to remove frames. They got to remove resolutions and things of that such. Some games can't even get the same patch as the Xbox, and it's the same price as the PlayStation 5. Excuse me, the same price as the Xbox Series X. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a blue box issue. If you want to talk to somebody, you need to talk to the PlayStation. You need to talk to Yoshida, who's trying to put all the blame on blue box. Look at this. Look at this. Jesus Christ, I got all these damn notes. I need to find a better way to do this. I do. I really do. I'm bad. Yeah, look at Yoshida. He didn't even put a space to the hashtag PS5 share. He couldn't wait to put this out. Yoshida, the same guy that was able to turn his back on his Japanese brothers. Yoshida, you will pay. You will pay for being there and shutting down Japanese developers and going with indie developers and taking $25,000 from these hardworking people just to put their damn icon on the store. You will pay. Now Sony wants to point the blame at the indie developer. From Turkey. This is PlayStation. This is a PlayStation problem. This is a PlayStation problem. This is a PlayStation problem. That is not a next generation console. It's a scam. It's a joke. It's a dud. It's a brick. They quickly rushed this console out because the Xbox Series X was ready. They quickly rushed this console out because the Nintendo Switch came out and brung the PlayStation 4 sales to a screeching halt. They rushed this garbage console out, and they are going to pay. Right now, they're currently working on the PlayStation 5 Pro. So for all of you who ran out and bought that piece of crap PlayStation 5, with all of its technical issues. In order to really get the true PlayStation 5 experience, you're going to have to buy the Pro for $600 or another $500. You're going to be spending well over thousands of dollars to finally get the true next-gen experience when it pertains to PlayStation. You've been duped. You've been hoodwinked. You've been bamboozled, huh? You've been run amok. What? You've been led astray, huh? This is not a blue box problem. This is a PlayStation 5 problem. If the PlayStation 5 was such a great console, there will be more games. Where are the games at? They're being delayed because nobody knows how to create games for this inferior console. PlayStation 3 era is back. Okay, it's Blue Box's fault. It's a Turkish company's fault. Small little Turkish company. It's their fault. It's not Sony's fault. Okay. You want to go there? Let's go there. Let's blame Blue Box. Hold on. Let's blame Blue Box. Let's do it. Let's play your game. Let's play the internet game. I know the internet doesn't really count when it pertains to numbers, sales, and things of that such. We saw with July's MPDs that everything that the internet was complaining about was complete fabrication of lies. But let's say it's Blue Box's fault. Let's just say. Be careful. Blue Box is a big scam. Blue Box has a history of scamming going all the way back to 2015. And yet this is the company that Sony chose to make their exclusive game for. They have a history of being a terrible indie developing company. And yet this is the company they chose. No, not Japan Studios, where they made some of the best games known to man. Even you guys say Bloodborne is the best. When you guys want to talk to me about PlayStation exclusives, you guys love linking up that gosh darn Bloodborne. One game. No, they weren't good enough. They had to go. Blue Box. Now that's the company we need to go with. Housemarque. They're the company we need to go with. Kaina. That's the game we need to go with. Housemarque has a history of creating cell phone apps. Blue Box has a history of scamming. 2015 announced a hard game called Rewind, delayed playable teaser for the game. Said it'll have VR, canceled Kickstarter, said the game development is on hold. And they said the game had to have a new project, announces that the development is resumed. The game is never released. Website was deleted. 2015, they announced another PC exclusive horror game that was canceled and deleted. 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. This is the company that Sony wanted to get behind. This is the company that the Sony fanboys want to put on a pedestal because of the cult of personality, because of idol worship of Kojima, because of taking words and putting them in Wikipedia and Google search, decoding the words to Google Translate, believing that Kojima had something to do with this, believing that they were going to be bringing Silent Hills exclusive to the PlayStation. Those days are long gone and over. It's over. You don't have Konami anymore, PlayStation. You don't have Capcom anymore. You barely have Square Enix. Watch when they put the Final Fantasy VII Remake free on Game Pass, showing how much Square Enix don't even like you. But they know that the fanboys over there at the PlayStation are a bunch of idiots. And they're willing to pay an extra $10 on a Final Fantasy Remake game that came out less than a year ago. And yet, luckily, the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 version flops. Luckily. So now you have to rely on Blue Box, Housemark, and I don't even know who the developers of Kayena is. Things are looking real spooky over there at PlayStation, guys. And guess what? We predicted this, did we not? Oh, baby. Were we not on point? You know what the beautiful thing is about the Nintendo Switch? If I can go back to July's NPDs. You know what's really beautiful about the Nintendo Switch? You know, hindsight 2020, everybody can say, oh, yeah, I knew this was going to happen. It's a handheld console, this, that, and the third. But the beautiful thing about the Nintendo Switch is, hold on. The beautiful thing about the Nintendo Switch is everybody counted it out. I remember everybody counted out the Nintendo Switch. It was supposed to be a complete failure. It was Nintendo needed to get it together. I keep saying Sony. I'm so sorry. Nintendo needed to do this. Nintendo needs that. Nintendo needs this. Nintendo needs that. Nintendo needs to do this. Nintendo needs to do that. They need to do none of that stuff. The beautiful thing about the Nintendo Switch is that everybody counted it out. The only person that got it right was the troll. The only person that got it right is the troll. You know what the beautiful thing about the PlayStation 5 is? It's a complete disaster. And the only person that got it right is the troll. You know what the beautiful thing it is about The Last of Us 2? I was able to predict that. The troll. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful to see everything come crashing down right in front of me. I was the one. I'm good. I can't take all the credit. Who else? Who else was it? Yo, Soup Kitchen. Who else got it right? Zalis. It's the way I'm plotted up. I'm propped up on this computer now. I'm not behind my camera. Like, you guys complained when I did the face cam off of the PlayStation. I stopped doing that, and I actually I invest in the StreamYards. I plug in the microphone. I'm paying a lot of money monthly, supplying you with weekly entertainment. And now that's a problem. But the way that I'm propped up on the StreamYards, I can't give you that same effect unless I get a webcam. But I have this computer that only has one USB port, so I can only use that USB port for my microphone. Not only that, I don't turn on the air conditioner. I have a mortgage, car note, bills, electric bills, water bills, gas bills, internet bills. That has nothing to do with anything, but still, I have bills. As a man should. So the way that I'm propped up on this computer so that I can able to supply you guys with weekly entertainment, It looks crazy. Like I'm folded up like a praying mantis right now, the way my body looks. Not only that, I don't have the air conditioner on, so I can help me with my electric bill. So if you were looking at me right now, I am sweating profusely because I am giving you all that I got on this microphone. I never want to cheat you guys out of entertainment. Never. So I'm literally sweating profusely after every podcast because it's currently summer. We are currently sitting within a heat wave, and I have sweat. I am sitting in my boxers and my tank top so I can find me some way to keep myself cool. And I'm still sweating profusely because I am giving you 110% on the microphone. And to be honest, you guys act like I was giving you guys carrot top type of quality when it pertains to my camera being on. Like I'm Tom Green or something. My expressions weren't really that funny. It just say, yo, I think you're cute. Can I see your face? Can you just be honest and say that? Why we got to go through these obstacle courses just to get to the point that Zobi, I think you're cute. Please turn on your camera. Just say that. I would respect that better than just saying, yo, man, you made some real wacky faces, man. The content is fine the way it is because I'm giving you everything that I'm giving you is 1 billion times better than what Bussy Games is giving you, than the Hip Hop Gamer is giving you, Razor Fist, Greg Miller, all these other sites that you guys are subscribed to for free, that you donate to for free, that you hit the thumbs up button for free. I'm better than every single one of them. Just because my subscriber count isn't high, that's because of politics with YouTube. But I am the greatest mother flipper on this mic today. Nobody competes. I'm the most stolen from. Every week somebody's telling me somebody stole my swagger, as they should. I'm not complaining about it, as you should. So that's why my camera's not on. With that being said, that's it. I'm done. I have more topics. Who gives a goddamn? Talking about bringing back Twisted Metal. Who cares? It's going to flop. It's garbage. Who gives a flip? They're talking about making a Demon Souls, a Souls game exclusively for the PlayStation. Who cares? The Soul series has blown its load. It's done. It's finished. It's a corpse. Look at the Demon Souls sales. According to the PlayStation fans, that was the best game on the PS3. Flopped. Garbage. I got some more news. They're making a freaking Last of Us movie. Why? Why the hell are they making a... Why can't Sony just understand? Why can't they read the room? Why can't they look at the numbers? Why can't they look at the statistics? Nobody cares. Who's going to watch some type of Last of Us series where they race bend Joel into a Hispanic? It's going to be a week of just liberal propaganda and a zombie apocalypse. This is stupid. Who's going to watch this garbage? Why does Sony continue just to flush money down the drain, down the drain, down the drain? Why? When they could be investing in Japanese games. The bots are not going to buy these PlayStations forever, Sony. The scalpers are not going to buy these PlayStation games forever, Sony. Winter is coming. Winter is coming. Yeah, and PlayStation 5 exclusive Souls games in development by From Software. New Wipeout is in early development. Who cares? Who cares? The Soul series has blown its load. It's over. It's done. It's a corpse. Wipeout? Wipeout? What was this game? This game died off after the second installment. Twisted Metal? They're making another Twisted Metal. After Twisted Metal 2, this series was over and done with. That was 20 years ago. I like the Twisted Metal 2 a lot. I do. I still like it. I still play Twisted Metal right now. I wish I had online. I wish they would bring back Twisted Metal 2 with online. That'd be dope. That'd be lit. I was so good at Twisted Metal. I was going in, and I like Twisted Metal a lot. The second one. Twisted Metal director says, I'd be very hurt if a rumor that Sony is planning to revive the Card Combat series is true. I don't imagine they would cut me out of it. Well, you don't have to imagine because it's happening. And guess what? Nobody will buy it. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. Whoa. We got a donator. We got a Ray Tracer. Yeah. Josh Boros. Thank you guys so much for the donations. You guys are great. You know, what makes it great, I was telling my sister that I'm going to read your comment in a second, Josh, but I just want to put this out there. Listen, I don't need the money, and I told you guys that, but the money is very appreciated. And when you donate to somebody like me, the Most High will take care of you. You know what I mean? Because I'm the type of person that tells the truth. I know I'm a troll, but I tell the truth. And people don't like the truth. They don't. People will never accept the truth. When you read the Bible and it has its stories, those stories are supposed to tell you what happens down in this dimension. And when Jesus was out there with nothing, and he was out there telling the truth, they killed him. But for you guys to support this machine, it's not a very big machine. It would be bigger if we didn't have certain limitations from YouTube. But still, that's not going to stop us. We're still going to grow. We're still going to be strong. Nothing is going to be able to stop us. The Most High said he's got my back. But thank you, Josh. Keep up the good work, Zobi70. No one else is doing what you do. That's true. All my years on YouTube, I have never seen anybody do what I do. And for people to come out here and ask me to turn the camera on and start doing certain gimmicks, it's a complete disrespect to me. And it's a disrespect to yourself as well. I'm playing Front Mission for the PlayStation 1 right now, man. Yeah, Front Mission 3 is great. It's a good game. It still holds up to this day. All those PlayStation 1 Square Enix games hold up to this day. I'm able to go run through 120 hours on in those old PlayStation 1 games, but I cannot play 10 minutes of Final Fantasy 15 or Final Fantasy 7 Remake. What happened to Square Enix? Square Enix does... Square Enix ports. They do a good job porting the old games to the Switch. But they've been, in my opinion, they've been dropping the ball. Even with Octopath Travelers, that was a ball dropper. Even with Bravely Default 2, that was a ball dropper. Hopefully, Project Triangle Strategies is good. Dragon Quest 11 is really good, but that's not Square Enix. That's Enix, and that's the original creator of Dragon Quest. He's still leading the charge. Of course, it's going to be good. Yeah. Wait, is that a donation? Punishment 7. Super sticker. What's that mean? Thank you so much for those. Anybody got any questions before we get up out of here, man? We got games to play, man. We got video games to play. I know you guys got to get back to your games. You're probably using the podcast right now. You're playing your current game as you are right now, as you should be doing. If you're watching my podcast, play video games while you're watching me play. You know what I'm saying? But still, you guys get to enjoy the games, and I got to sit here and babble off at the mouth. And meanwhile, I got some grinding to do in Monster Hunter Stories too. They just dropped Macros Robotic remaster on the Switch. I got to check that out. Never heard of it. I got to check it out. Thank you so much. I always like getting put up on game. Any questions? If there's no questions, I'll just get the hell up out of here, man, and let you guys enjoy your week. We'll be back next Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Yo, Dark Deity Branding. I hope Game Freak steps their game up in Legends Arceus. I didn't hear about that. I know Game Freak, right? That did the Naruto games. I'm sorry, I'm lost right now. They got this game with little mouse. It's like an RPG. I want to get that game, but there's no physical for it. The art style looks amazing. The combat looks cool. The new Western turn-based RPG Disciples Liberation. Man, I like you guys, man, because y'all be going y'all games, bro. I didn't even hear about these games. Y'all literally just dropped 5 or 6 games with me I didn't even hear about. I always consider myself to be up to date on what the hot new stuff is. Western turn-based RPG, I'm in it. I'm down. I'm ready. Game Freak is Pokemon. Yeah, you're right. Who's the company? What are they called? What are they called? The one that did the Naruto Storm games. I don't really rock with Game Freak outside of Pokemon, but you know, I even think other companies do better spin-off Pokemon games than what Pokemon is doing right now. Game Freak is doing right now. Game Freak has dropped the ball drastically over the years. People that made Pokemon, these Pokemon Unite games, Pokemon Go, Pokemon Quests, Pokemon Rumble, those games are better than what Pokemon is doing right now. You know, I'm not really, I'm not an idol worshiper, and I don't give a damn what your name is. If you ain't bringing the heat, then I'm gonna come at your throat. You know, CyberConnect too. Thank you so much, guys. Michael Rebecca is from the old school 80s anime. I'll send the link to your Twitter page. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Pokemon Unite is way better than Swords. Yeah. A lot of people that are doing outside Pokemon projects are doing better than Game Freak, in my opinion. Game Freak has dropped the ball drastically. They needed to get it together. There's a Pokemon event next week. I will not be able to do a live reaction to it. I would love to, but I have a meeting on that day. God dang it. Everything's popping off on the 18th. I think we're getting the Tales of Arise demo, so I'm going to stream that later on. A lot of stuff is popping off on the 18th. Yeah, the Diamond and Pearl remix is from a different team. Legends of Arceus is Game Freak. Yeah. Yes. Miguel, what's going on? How you doing, Miguel? When I saw Abandoned, I just kept scrolling. Yeah, to be honest, I don't even understand what the big deal is, but it like that loser, like people, it's the topic on the internet right now, especially when it pertains to PlayStation fans. A lot of people are focused on Abandoned and Blue Box, and everybody's blaming them, and everybody wants to attack them. And I go, no, it's not Abandoned. It's not Blue Box. It is PlayStation. It's the PlayStation 5. It is not a next generation console. I don't know what the hell this thing is. Nobody's playing it. Nobody's using it. Nobody even knows how to turn the damn thing off. But the cult of personality, the tribalism, the idol worshiping when it pertains to PlayStation, we ignore all of these problems because we just love the PlayStation brand. I don't even know why. They haven't even done anything. They make the PlayStation fan look like idiot. The PlayStation fans have been looking like idiots for the past 10 to 20 years now. No questions. Thanks a lot for the game recommendations, though. I'm definitely looking forward to the future. Shadow Universe. What is it called? Shadow something Championship Battle just came out for the Nintendo Switch. That thing's $50 for a card game. No way. I'm gonna wait for a price drop on that bad boy. I want it to go down to like $30.99, $29.99. Then we can pick that up. I'm not paying $50 for no card game. That's insane. But you can get it physical though, so that's a good thing. Only thing is, I might miss out on the physicals. They sell out fast. Nope, no questions. No questions. Nothing. Nobody cares. All right, guys. Thank you so much for the donators. Soup Kitchen, Josh, Bran, all you guys. Punishment. Thank you guys so much for the donations. Shadowverse demo was awesome. Definitely not worth it. Yo, for real, Punishment. The Shadowverse demo is freaking lit. But nah, I'm not paying. I can wait. I got other games I could be playing. I got a gang of games I could be playing. That's the reason why I didn't buy it, because I found myself kind of like going, okay, I understand what this is. Now the enjoyment is getting all the cards and then fighting you guys online. But still, I like Yu-Gi-Oh better still. Due to the technicality of it all. It is fun and the demo is great and I love it, but I just don't think I'm going to pay $50 for it. No way. $20, $30 tops. Yeah. Shadowverse, the actual PC game and phone, is a lot of fun. Yeah. Soup Kitchen, what's going on, brother? Did you see the lady that threw a PS5 over the balcony? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people throwing all types of PlayStation 5s over the balcony. There was one, hold on. There was one guy that put it in the grinder. I'm not talking about the website, the dating website. I'm talking about a literal grinding. This with this article right here, the PlayStation 5 sucks. Actually, check this out. Hold on real quick. I got to see this. They literally... This website input, they destroy. I can sit here and read it all to you guys, but I don't want C4 Platinum. He wants me to go get my grind on. He's right. I have a lot of grinding to do in this Monster Hunter Stories 2, the number 3 selling game of July. Hold on real quick. This website, they go in on the PlayStation 5. Look at this. This guy is grinding the PlayStation 5 in some type of grinding machine. Look at this. People are throwing it off the top of the roofs. People are destroying the place. Look at this. This thing's a piece of junk. Look. I want to talk about PlayStation when it pertains to that storage and the memory and the SSD memory thing, but I don't know anything about that. So I'm not even going to waste your time on that, but I'm seeing that it's a big debacle with PlayStation. And also I saw the prices for these memory things. Some of them were going up well, but then $1,000. It's been 274 days since the launch of the PlayStation 5 and the most powerful PlayStation ever made. It's broken records, whatever. It has ray tracing technology. It can display 8K content. When did this happen? It has the greatest controller ever made. Okay, whatever. Demand is so high, you still can't even buy one. And yet, when we first received the gigantic PlayStation 5, it wasn't clearly this was going to be the case. The console seemed beefy, innovative, eye-catching, and extravagant. We were excited about ray tracing. We were and still are obsessed with the DualSense controller. We were eagerly anticipating the chance to expand the storage with our own normal NVN SSD, FU memory sticks. But as we stare at the giant, ugly, easily damaged unit sitting under our TVs, perhaps we've gotten ahead of ourselves. Yeah, man. All you guys did. All of you guys drunk the freaking Kool-Aid. You're stupid. Should have been watching my channel. In the beta for its 2.0 firmware, Sony has just enabled the SSD expansion for players lucky enough to get their hands on the PlayStation 5. Is it a shame that the processing, installing, and the capability for the ultra-fast M2 SSD is too hard for most people to actually accomplish, not to mention that the exorbitant cost of the SSD storage, which lands in the same neighborhood as the Xbox 2020 expansion card, which again is easier to install. The P55 instead of put up something as pattern, which is kind of user experience. We excited. Yeah, it's garbage. It's garbage. It's garbage. It's garbage. It's garbage. It's garbage. It's pure garbage. You've been tricked. You've been duped. You've been hoodwinked. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. I love it. I love it. Zobi, will you buy Diablo 4? Yes, and I will be buying the Diablo 2 remastered. Looking forward to that. Yo, Solo in the house. Bravely Default is the best game on the Switch. Okay, I got to give it a try. I got to play it. Not that I bought it, but I wasn't gonna buy it $60. No way. Thanks, Soup Kitchen. All right, guys. Yeah. I have been a fan of the Association for years now, but the mistreatment of a council should be considered a crime, punishment to death. Yeah. How is it selling but never seen? I see Switches and Xbox on the shelves that are gone. Yeah. You guys know. Solo, thanks a lot for the donation, and I'm glad you enjoyed Bravely Default. And no, it's not the best game on the Switch. You got Monster Hunter Stories 2. You got Dragon Quest XI-S. Zelda Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey. I might even put Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Ooh, there was sorry guys. I like to use the end of the show to talk gaming. There was Xenoblade Chronicles 3 rumor. I get so excited for Xenoblade Chronicles, but then I get so disappointed when I actually play it. Solo, thanks again. Did you ever play Diablo PS1 games? Nope, never played Diablo until Diablo 3. And weirdly, I thought it was not going to be a game that I like, but I love it. Big fan. Yeah, there was a report Xenoblade Chronicles 3 could possibly get announced this year in final stages of development, pushed back due to the production issue. What in the hell? How do I stop these? I got some Discord popping things. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 could possibly get announced this year in the final stages of development, but pushed back due to production issues taking place in far future after a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 with some returning characters. Okay. All right. Hopefully they can get this bad boy right. I did not enjoy Xenoblade Chronicles 2 as much as I thought I was going to. There were a lot of things to enjoy about Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but as a whole, I was extremely disappointed. It was way too modern day anime, and it wasn't even within moderation. It was just like at first it started off cool, and then it just got really anime, and it was just anime trope at the anime trope at the anime trope at the anime trope at the anime, and I was just like, yo, I mean, like, there was a bathtub scene in a bathhouse with the girls, and they're talking, and then the girls are fantasizing over the other girl because she has a bigger breast. And then there was a pervert scene. There was even a boss in some type of nursing. Yeah, like a what do you call those? A maid outfit. I was just like a giant robot mech boss, and you fought the thing twice. I was like, come on, man. But I'm looking forward to see what they do with Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Hopefully they get this bad boy right this time. Characters from the first game will be in it. I do love blade collecting. Please bring back the blades. That was a positive, the blade collecting, but please make it better. Make more blades, a lot of blades. You know, like, there were a lot of blades, but I'm talking about customized, the blades that were fully customized, that were fully prepared, not those stale blades. That was good, sending the blades off and doing these little missions and getting items and things. There's a lot to like about Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but I feel like Monolith Soft really dropped the ball, especially coming from Monolith Soft. They're a company that I respect and love. And there's so much I had to talk about. Back for Blood beta players think that they hear zombies yelling the N-word. Yo, you can't tell me that's not what it is, yo. You know they be being, you know these people be slick out here. You can't tell me that, oh no, that's not what you hear. No, you can't do that. You can't tell me that's not what I hear. I'm not mad. I think it's funny. And that's probably bad because I think it's funny, but I think it's funny. But you can't tell me that's not what I hear, what I think I hear. I played Back for Bud the beta yesterday. It was pretty good. Anyway, all right, guys. I will check you guys. Hold on, we got another donation. Hold on. Fractional Wanderer. Thank you so much for the donation, brother. Thank you so much. Thank everybody for the donations, man. Peace and blessings to everybody that donated, that hit the like button, that support the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, all that hot stuff. I'll see you guys next week. Episode 25 of the X-Tendo podcast. Let's get it. Let's get it, fellas. Let's go.